Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Fruity Friday, April 22nd. Today is my niece's 6-year birthday. Yay. Happy birthday, Analea. Today is Katie Bug's vet appointment. Yay. Tonight is playing with the Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a little raffle thingy that we do at the Water Park Moose Lodge, and you get a chance to win money. I also sing karaoke tonight, which I will get over there and try and do tonight. And then tomorrow, the doggies go in for their scrub-a-dub-dub, and I go to a AA meeting, and I'm going to take my 12-year chip and share, and I'm going to be with my sponsor, and I'm going to be with my niece, and my baby niece, and maybe my husband, and then we're all going to have lunch tomorrow, and it should be super, super exciting. And let's see, sometime, hopefully this weekend, I can stop by T-Mobile and get this phone transferred over, get my Samsung 11 Plus transferred over, get the 11 Plus a new phone number, and get me a new cell phone plan where I'm paying the same amount of money right now with 2 lines. I am on my way to get gas right now. I'm going over to Slater because it's cheaper than Heil, which we are passing by right now. 519 at Heil, 509 at Slater. I've got, let's see, Sunday I'm going to work. Today I'm going to work. Katie's appointment is at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to work from 7 o'clock until 2:30. It's been a pretty cool morning. So we got this guy standing at the gas station pump, and he's rocking out, and he's wiggling the hips, and he's dancing, and he's pumping gas. It is definitely Friday. Okay, so right now we are at 204 in gas for the week. I got what is it, 15.50 on the books, I think, something like that. Minus the 377 of the Prop 22. So I've made about a little less than 1,300, 200 for gas, and I'm gonna make probably about 300 more, and we're looking at about probably 40, probably about 50 for gas, with 300 more. So that's about 250 for the week in gas, and 1750, $1,800 a week. Alright, so I'm gonna react right now to Pedro's video last night. He was talking about why you're making less and more saturation. So I'm gonna share with you something that I've shifted in doing, and that is actually helping me make more money in less time. Okay? And this is basically the research of different people that multi-app, different people that work the gig economy on the ground on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, so on, so forth. Okay, so here's what's going on right now. Alright, yes, we have more saturation. Yes, there's more drivers out there. Yes, more people have turned to the gig economy because they feel that they have more flexibility and they can make more money. True. Very true. Okay? Except for, I hope they have, the expenses in mind, taxes in mind, all that other stuff. Alright, so, what am I doing? What am I doing to change things? Number one, okay, is I am parking my house, and yes, I said house, in a busier area, okay? And it doesn't matter how far away it is from my house, I am parking my house in a busier area, okay? Number two, if Uber Eats is within a certain mile radius, if Uber Eats is either next to the restaurant, close to the restaurant that I am picking up from DoorDash, I am picking up Uber Eats regardless of where it's at. And I will click confirm that I got it after I drop off the DoorDash customer, regardless of where it's going, most of the time. So I would say probably 65-70% of the time I am doing DoorDash and Uber Eats batches. It has been a total game changer as far as my money goes. I contact as soon as I drop off the DoorDash order, I text the Uber customer and let them know I'm on my way. I'm making more money. I'm making a lot more money. Okay? And I'm making a lot more money in a lot less time. If I'm on an Uber order, yesterday, and this is the first time I did this and it actually worked for me. Yesterday I was on an Uber order, had a DoorDash order, it was $12, a couple miles away from it was like 4 miles away from the Uber Eats customer. I called DoorDash support, told them, hey, I picked up the order for Rachel. I am on my way to an Uber Eats customer right now to drop off her order, and I will be on my way to the restaurant. I'm going to be late to the restaurant. And they said, just notify Rochelle, and let her know that you're running late and you'll be okay. So that's what I did, and it worked. Okay? No contract violation, no bad rating. I called, notified, let them know, and it worked out. I actually think this is the first time I've ever done this to where I knew that I was going to be 10 minutes late to the restaurant. Okay? Money right now is 100% more important to me than my ratings. Getting deactivated, yeah, that will suck, because then I don't have the money. But I think as long as I communicate with customers, communicate with restaurants, communicate with customer service on DoorDash, I think everything's going to be okay. And so as far as the saturation, making less money, I refuse to make less money. I refuse to fall in line with norms. I refuse. Okay? So I am going to get out there and bust my ass and make as much as I possibly can, support my family, take care of my medical, take care of my dogs in the medical, and Be the best I can be. My reaction to the Meg Rye. I just watched her video this morning. She said Lady Gaga said it only takes one out of 100. She's absolutely right. I had a batch yesterday. It was supposed to be a $22 batch. Ended up being a $35 batch. The Uber Eats customer ended up giving me $25, and Doordash ended up giving me $10. So, definitely only takes one. So the reason why I'm sharing two numbers with you, the Prop 22 earnings and the non-Prop 22 earnings, because without the Prop 22 earnings, I still make $16 a week. So, like, I will take the Prop 22 earnings out, and to me that is that's extra money. That's bonus. Okay, so like right now I'm not making any money from YouTube. I'm not making any money from vending machines. I'm not making money selling shoes. I'm not making money selling t-shirts and stuff. But I get Prop 22. So so the Prop 22 earnings right now is additional income. And then the raw, you know, $3 peak pay, $1 or not $3 peak pay, $3 base pay, $1 peak, $1.50 peak, 25-cent bump. You know, that is that's my raw income. So my raw income, I want to show you guys how I do it, so that while you're out there with a $2 peak pay, $2.25 peak pay, or $2 base pay, $2.25 base pay, $3 base pay, you know that it is possible. It's very, very possible to pull what I pull. You just have to be a little creative. All right, I'm hooked up and ready to go. First out of the gate, Uber Eats, 1209, 2.8 miles, Starbucks. I've been seeing these videos on, you know, morning, is it worth it? Late night, is it worth it? Afternoon, is it worth it? Every market is different. You know, Corona Del Mar and Newport Beach and Costa Mesa, everybody wakes up about 6 o'clock in the morning, and they want their coffee, and they want their bagels, and they want their breakfast burritos, and their pancakes, and juices, and all that stuff, and they kind of slow down at around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then gets busy again around 10:45. Everybody wants their lunch, everybody wants their Chick-fil-A, everybody wants their True Food, everybody wants chronic tacos, and Subway, you know, and P.F. Chang's, and Panda Express, and Flower Child, and all that. And then you know, from 2 to 4, sometimes I'll get some heavy hitters. You know, and it's usually, you know, like a big cupcake order, or it's a big juice order, or you know, a bunch of shakes or something like that. And usually what's coming in, if it does come in, and I'm not talking about those $2, $3, $4 orders, I'm talking about the big hitters. It's really good tips, okay? And then about, you know, 4:45, 5 o'clock to about 7:30, 8 o'clock, you know, we got all the dinner runs, and this place is asleep at 8 o'clock. Nobody's here. Nobody's doing anything. anybody's doing anything, they're out at the nightclubs and they're dancing. You know, they're not ordering food. Which I think is why DoorDash, you know, split the areas here. Because Irvine's awake. You know, Irvine is hopping, but there again, it's late night, so it's those, you know, $2, $3, $4, $5 orders. It's not the big guys. It's not the big guns. You know, the big guns, you're gonna find them more where there's saturation of hotels. You know, kind of like by Disneyland, by Knott's Berry Farm, by Magic Mountain. You know, sometimes things will hit over by the Newport Beach Pier or the Balboa Pier, sometimes late at night. But there again, it's very, very small orders. You know, a hamburger and a shake, or hamburger, you know, whatever. So my time is, you know, I like to start sometime between 6:30 and 7. I like to end sometime between 7:30 and 8 at night. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, a couple of cat naps in between, or doctor's appointments for me. It's up to you whether you want to work an 8-hour day. Then what I would do is I'd try and do a couple hours in the morning, do a 3-hour lunch, and do a 4-hour dinner, and I think you'd still make. I think you'd still do okay. I think you'd still make a couple $100 a month a day doing that. I shoot for between $250 and $350, so I fight pretty hard. So yeah. Okay, I think this is a customer from Laguna Beach. So if it is, this could be $15. I mean, $18. It's not gonna be 12. It's gonna be 18. Because he automatically tips $15 on all his orders. So, but he's closer. It's weird. I will let you know if I got that tip, because I have a feeling this is gonna be $18. Okay, right out of the gate, DoorDash, $5.50, turn it down. DoorDash, 8 miles, $10, turn it down. Uber Eats, a little better, not great, but a little better. $10, 6 miles, took it. DoorDash, $17, 15 miles. I guess that's too far, but nothing DoorDash so far, and Uber Eats $6.74. So far, Uber over $26 this hour, and DoorDash 0. And the 6.74 is a mile and a half. Just offered $7.75 for 5 miles. Okay, first order I could have actually taken with DoorDash, $11.75, 5 miles. DoorDash Pavilions, 4-item shop and pay, but I'm on another order. With DoorDash, $8, 3.8 miles. Scratch Bakery, on my way. Uber Eats, 2 orders, $11.91, 5 miles out of the area, turned them down. Uber Eats, 13 miles, $11.87. Nugs' music video stuck in my brain. Dashing to Jamaica. Taking those little orders, make sure bank account in the blank. Okay. DoorDash, $8, 5 miles. DoorDash, 7 miles, $11. DoorDash, $8, 2.5 miles, taking it. It's gonna be for Bajan, which means it's gonna be more than 8. DoorDash tried to give me an order, $4. Order wasn't ready yet. Order was a half a mile out of the way, and I said no. 8 just turned into a 16. The 8 turned into a 11. So DoorDash's original offer was $8. And it turned into Uber Eats offered me $15.37, 7.3 miles, I went ahead and took it. Rose Bakery, 2 burritos. Uber duper, 1097, 4 miles. Yay. On my way back to the zone. Driving crazy today. Guy wouldn't even pull over for an ambulance. Crazy town, just crazy, I tell you, crazy. Absolutely crazy. So at the start of the day, I was at 150. I'm now 72 away from goal. And I've made $19 with Doordash. Isn't that beautiful? Doordash, 20 miles. I think they're too far broken. Too far button is broken. I think there's something else. Button is broken. And I think it's too broken. Uber Eats, 2.6 miles, $9.44. Still have only done 2 orders with Doordash. And it has been 3 hours. And every time I take a long distance order, I have to take pain medication for the spasms. So, and they have me on a voice recording saying that, but I know they can't fix the algorithm, they can't fix the machine. So if I want to starve to death, I can work just for Doordash and make $19 in 3 hours. Or I could multi-up and still bring in over 25 bucks an hour. Okay, so let's see. I think I've declined every single order except for 2 today with Doordash. So we had 3 or 4 that were 5 miles, and it was even, I think it was even less than $1.50 a mile. And then the rest were over 8 miles. And you know, I did the one long distance with Uber Eats. It was 7 miles, which was 2 miles to the restaurant and then 5 miles for the delivery. So it wasn't really long distance because it was still 5 miles, you know, and the restaurant was here, so it was only 2 miles. I just, you know, what is the sweet spot? Because I'm not seeing any sweet spot with Doordash, unless I don't listen to my doctor, or I take really low orders. You know, they had a 4 that I turned down. They had a, I think 3 of those were 5 miles. That was like $7.25, $7.75, and it's still less than $1.50 a mile. So I'm not seeing Doordash even try to be on the same page with me today at all. Uber Eats, 1263, 2.5 miles, Java Cafe. Whoop, whoop. Been a good Friday, I tell you that. Go, folks. Uber Eats, 10 bucks, 11 miles, Apple, turn it down. Shop and pay, 15 items. Only 2 miles, but I turned it down. 2 apples, $14.59, turn those down. It was 2.2 miles. 8 bucks scratched. Accepted it. They're still running way behind Uber though. Eats, 833, 7.5 miles. Turn it down. I'm getting ready to park my car. Get to the scratch. Get to the scratch. All right, so I am on a batch. Uber Eats, 15.34, 6 miles. Doordash, $8. Yeah, I know. Better than 6, better than 5, better than 4. Even though it's not coming as quickly. Very, very slow. Very, very slow paced. Yeah, I'm dropping that off right now. I'm gonna go pick up the Uber Eats customers soon. 9:26 away. Well, I woke up this morning and stumbled out of my rack. I opened up the paper to the page in the back. It only took a minute for my finger to find my daily dose of destiny to my sign. My eyes just about popped out of my head. Said the stars is time to get shit, girl, get back in bed. But I feel lucky. Oh, 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 I feel lucky, yeah. No Professor Doom gonna stand in my way. I feel lucky today. Well, I strolled down to the corner, gave my numbers to the clerk. The part's 11 million, so I called in sick to work. I bought a pack of Camels, a burrito, and a Barks. Crossed against the light, made a beeline for the park. The sky began to thunder, wind began to moan. I heard a voice above me saying, girl, you better get back home. But I feel lucky. Oh, 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 I feel lucky, yeah. No tropical depression gonna steal my sun away. I feel lucky today. Now 11 million later, I was sitting at the bar. I bought the house a double and the waitress a new car. Whitey Yoakum's in the corner, trying to catch my eye. Lyle Lovett's right beside me with his hand upon my thigh. Moral of the story, simple but it's true. Hey, the stars might lie, but the numbers never do. I feel lucky. Oh, 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 I feel lucky, yeah. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Lyle boys, you don't have to fight. Hot dog, I feel lucky tonight. I feel lucky. I feel lucky, yeah. Think I'll flip a coin, I'm a winner either way. I feel lucky today. So behind me and to the right of me is a guy running in a Speedo and a baseball cap. And nothing else. Maybe tennis shoes. I didn't notice the tennis shoes. But I think he's running the tennis shoes. Down Bonita Canyon in Newport Coast. And there are children about 200 feet ahead. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Uber Eats, 4 deliveries for $9.97. Oh, shameful. Very, very shameful. Okay, last order of the day, $9.20 Uber Eats. No peak pay, no surges. Picking up Big Guacamigos and dropping off back in Newport. I'm kind of stuck here for a few minutes, so I could show you guys all the pretty cars that go up PCH. Oh, maybe not a few minutes. I think I'm good. Okay. Check if that works. Oh, my Lanta. People honking at the tourists. Just honking and honking and honking. Scary. I was at a crosswalk and some guy just like blew past and almost hit a guy walking a baby carriage. Scary stuff. And lots of people honking today. Tons of people honking today. I guess they're aggravated that it's Friday. I don't know. It's supposed to be thank God it's Friday, not oh Jesus, it's Friday.